Hi there, this is State Representative Strom Peterson from the 21st District. Today we're going to talk a little bit about House Bill 1062, which is going to ban deceptive police practices during interrogation. As chair of the Housing Committee, one of my top priorities is really dealing with the housing crisis that we have in Washington State. We've done a lot of work in the last year on the supply side. This year we really need to work on helping tenants. So we have a great bill on rent stabilization. That's a top priority of me, of the Housing Committee, and of the House Democratic Caucus. So hoping to give renters a little more predictability so they're not suffering the stresses and possible homelessness with excessive rent increases. And then, of course, one of my other issues that I've been working on around criminal justice reform is, again, House Bill 1062, which deals with deceptive practices that police use during interrogations. A lot of people are surprised to know that police can actually lie to you as they're interrogating you. They might say, hey, we have an eyewitness that put you at the scene, so you should probably confess. Things like that have been happening here in Washington and across the country. I don't think that's good police work. I don't think it's good for the community. During the public hearing, when the Washington Association of Police and Sheriffs testified, they kind of listed out the number of times that police use deceptive tactics when interrogating people. It's kind of been proven that that's really not the best way to get the information needed. So there are other ways to do this that, again, foment better results and better community relations. Over 25% of the people that are exonerated through DNA evidence also have a false confession on their record. So it is happening very frequently, and we know anytime somebody is falsely convicted, that means the actual perpetrator is still in our community. We want to make sure that we're getting the right people convicted, and banning the use of deceptive practices will help us get to the truth. We had a great public hearing. People here in Washington State that have been wrongly convicted, Ted Bradford, somebody who was wrongly convicted out in Yakima, testified. Amanda Knox, world famous, of course, she was wrongly convicted in Italy after giving a false confession. So I think we're getting a lot of good momentum around this, especially when we hear expert testimony that really, again, talks about how we can create better relationships between the police department and our community. And those better relationships are really based around truth and trust. And that's what I hope this bill does. Thanks for listening today. Again, very excited about the prospects for this short session. We're going to get a lot of work done for people around Washington State, really concentrating on issues around housing and make sure that we're protecting tenants. But also I'm very excited about some criminal justice reform to really strengthen the relationship between our police department and our community. We can do this in a short session. Look forward to working hard, and we'll see you again soon.